Oh, hello there. So, England are out of the World Cup. End of discussion. We're not going to talk about it. Turgid. Anyway, not bitter at all. Totally not bitter. Why do I always? It's alright. New Premier League season's coming up. It's fine. It'll be okay. New striker signing at Bournemouth. Just ignore the England shite. It's alright, it'll be fine. Oh, yeah. It was a bit hot. So, and a bit grey. So, yeah, I got rid of it. Get rid. So we're back to Freddie Mercury / biker from YMCA look. Whatever. And, oh, yeah, and kind of Lego Man haircut. Yeah, we rock the Lego Man. It's fine. It'll grow out to something more interesting. It's fine. Good enough for now. My today's plan is the trellises on the garage wall for the roses. So, what I may not have filmed is lacquering the garage door. I say door. It will never open again. No. That thing's basically a wooden wall now with glass fixtures. Yes, so I treated that. I don't think I filmed it, I'm pretty sure. But it now looks a lot smarter, even though it's barely holding on. At least it looks good now. And with the line of the flowers here, you can't actually see the bottom of the door. So it looks great. And the middle bits, they're just ventilation. I also, yesterday, did a lot of tidying in the garage and the front part of the garage, the office, as it was called. It's now just Garage 2, I guess. Tidier garage with carpet. Oh. I put up some tool hooks on the wall to try to stop the floor clutter. Not completely, but just to get some stuff off the wall. I moved the cabinet from there to over here. Oh, come on, adjust. So that goes under the window. And a lot of the stuff that was on the floor here has now gone to the dump. So, a lot more space in there now. We're doing well. Now, I used a lacquer or treatment or whatever, wood paint.
Stain.
I can't think of the word. What is the word?
Stain. It's stain.
Anyway, it was called Oak.
Stain.
And it's quite dark. So my plan is to do the trellises in the same colour, and hopefully they come out. And then you get sort of a nice dark light effect on the garage wall. Gives it a bit of sort of, not symmetry, but sort of pattern, a bit of style, hopefully. And with the wood furniture there, by the way, we swapped out those plastic chairs because they were starting to bend in ways they shouldn't bend, and I don't trust them. So we've put the wooden chairs out here now, and I trust those a bit more. A bit. It's going to be warm-ish today. I now actually have enough room that I could treat these trellises in the garage if I wanted. But I'm thinking it's actually quite a nice day, and it's not too hot, and there's some shade from the palm tree here. So I might just treat it outside until it gets too hot. But by then, hopefully, everything's done enough, and then I could take it in. By the way, I must treat that table as well. That needs doing. I'd forgotten about that. I might do that at the same time, although that's a different colour, because that goes with the chairs and the table. I hope I can remember which colour that was, because that would be weird if I painted one of the chairs wrong and one of the tables wrong. Anyway, too much information. Let's get started. So, what's left is just to find the right stain.
Stain. That's what it is. Stain. It's stain.
There's a lot of stuff around here. Yeah, a lot of this has yet to be fully tidied and organised, but we're getting there bit by bit. And I actually have a toolbox now. I've got one of my old toolboxes out and I'm actually refilling it with tools that have been on shelves for a while. Oh. Alright, it's not great, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Right, I think... had some paintbrushes around here. You will probably do. Yep, I think you would. And we're going to need something to cover the floor with. Oh, and look at that.
Which one to open?
Oh, yes, please. Service with a smile. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Something to paint on. That will do it. Now I just need to find... I think that is what I was using for the furniture. Antique pine. So, we just need to find the oak one now. Oh, no, don't start the Jenga. No, you're not there. What have I done with you? Oak, 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 oak. Oak, 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 oak. Natural oak. Oh. Screw it. That's the one now. Right. Let's get on with the messy bit then. Aha. Blue roll. Gonna need that. I'll take the garden pine out because I might do the table whilst we're there. I might do you in a bit, so to speak. But we're doing you first. Right, let's do this. I do not want to prematurely stain the table the wrong stain. We've got so many of these coffee jars, I'm just going to start using all of them, a new one each time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are going to be fine. I've got to play you the sound this makes when I take it off. Oh, it's dripping. That's how hot my hand is. It's warm today again. Right, so I've finished the first side, and if you can see any bits I've missed, then shut up. I don't care. No, to be fair, this was just a sort of a touch-up job to make sure they look sort of uniform in colour. It's not. These are fairly old already, so I was never going to sand them down fully and restore them. In our house, we go by the mantra, good enough. And in fact, just good enough for now. Whilst they're drying, I think I might stain the table. And by the way, it's not just that table. These chairs need doing, because I did these ones. You can probably see it. These ones were stained in the winter, but I missed a couple, and I don't know how. Anyway, there are 8 of them, and I think I only did 6. So that needs to be done at some point. Add it to the list. You get off my fresh paint. Get off. It's alright, I don't think it's going to affect the quality too much. I think it'll be fine.
This week, I'm going to be putting your questions to not any old butcher, or no, a competition about your ingredients. Wages, interest-free credits. Upgrade your home today and pay absolutely. Selected products, T's and C's apply. Welcome to Universe. Price 18 plus begambleaware.org.uk. Starburst and Big Bass Splash. Sign up today.
So, it's a bit later in the day now, everything's dried and the sun's gone down a little bit. We're almost into evening. So now I have to think about getting this up onto this wall. Now bear in mind, I'm going to be putting half on this side, and then going to be putting one on this side and then one on this side, sort of squeezing this cable, this ugly cable, in the middle, hopefully, sort of masking it a little bit. I'm going to need to stand it off a little bit so that the plants can actually weave around the back of the trellis so it can do its job. So, I've got some wood for that, some sacrificial wood, let's call it. So here, I'm just going to cut up this sort of 15mm thick wood into little pieces, just to use as a standoff off of the wall. By the way, I've tidied the garage a little bit out here so that I've now got a bit of a workspace to work in. So, yeah. That's not bad, is it? Right? Pretty good. Oh, hello, hello. Where are you going? It's not bad, is it? By the way, my other plan now that I'm in here is to actually put a backing onto that wall so I can start sort of hanging some tools on it. So along the back of here, stick probably this piece of wood, obviously sideways, so that I can start hanging tools from it and shelves and things like that. Hopefully it will just give things a few more places to go up on the wall to get them off the desk, and then maybe even get a chair to go under here. So I've now cut lots of these little nubbins, which I realise I'm now going to have to treat and weatherproof as well.
But basically I'm just going to use those as standoffs to get the trellis off the wall a little bit more. Right, so last thing to do on here then would be drill the holes in the top. I think this one is in the position I want it, this one not. And also, it's resting on this old washing line thing. So, and bracing against that, which this is the old washing line bits. So that's extra bracing. So just drill a hole through the top into a raw plug into the wall with a bit of sacrificial wood to bring it away from the wall, is my thought. And then I guess the same at the bottom. Yeah, let's go for it. I don't think that's ever moving ever again. So I'll put one in the second now. So that's in there. But I think I'm going to have to reinforce down here on both of them. Because while that one's being pinned in by the can you see? Yeah, this one is being pinned in by the rose at the moment. At some point that's going to come unpinned, so let's drill it. That might be catching fire a little bit there. Balls. they are going to have to come off the wall for me to drill in there, because I can't work it round without bending them too much. And this is why we need 2 drills. That is a really wonky bit. It's doing the job. Aye. Ow, ow, ow. Got me a couple of times. Yes, yes. Ow! Yeah, not bad. Not bad. It may have got me a little bit though. Little bits of blood. But it's done.